I knew we could count on you. You have never disappointed me. But there is so much left to do if we are going to win this war. Still, with you leading the charge, we have an excellent chance to end the plane meld and save our world. With the combined forces of the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, we must take the battle to Molag Bal and reach the portal to the planar vortex. It all starts at the Chasm. Scouts are already in place, gathering information ahead of your arrival. It is a narrow, well-defended span of rock, swarming with Daedra and dominated by a gatehouse that blocks the way into Molag Bal's personal domain. Cadwell knows the region. He's a strange fellow, but I trust him. He's waiting for you at the Chasm. It is vitally important that we take the Chasm. If we fail, we'll never be able to cross into Molag Bal's inner sanctum and reach the portal to the planar vortex. Cadwell will aid you. He sees the world in a different way, but he's a good man.
Well, this has my knickers in a twist. We have a perfectly fine army, but what good is it, sitting around this side of the chasm, twiddling its collective thumbs? It's rather embarrassing, if truth be told. The situation? We're well and truly flummoxed. Before we could cross the chasm, before we could confront Molag, we were stopped by a few irksome focus stones. The wee ginger mage says we need to break the stones, but good luck with that. Nothing other than the multitude of Dremora sitting on top of them. I could handle this myself, but I didn't want to make the rest of the troops sad by showing off my awesome battle skills. But you, on the other hand, they're used to that from you. Well, this has my knickers in a twist. We have a perfectly fine army, but what good is it, sitting around this side of the chasm, twiddling its collective thumbs?
strange knight says the oddest things, but Vanus and the king seem to trust him, so what can you do? You must be the champion that King Dionysus said would lead us across the chasm. The chasm presents a formidable gauntlet of defenders and fortified installations. The first major obstacle is the portal that provides access to the chasm's upper tier. We have no chance of controlling that portal while the focus stones are active. We take control of the portal to the upper tier and push forward. We haven't been able to scout the higher region, but Cadwell claims that Molag Bal's daughter, Molag Grunda, commands the gatehouse. According to the legends, yes. She's a winged twilight. Strong, disgusting, and in charge of a small army. This won't be easy. Darian says he's gonna charm the wings right off her, but I'm not sure I like what he's insinuating. We spotted Dremora down below. Nasty creatures. From the sophistication of the portals they're using, I expect they can also throw Zivali, Orgrims, and even Scamps at us. A pack of Scamps can take down a lone warrior surprisingly quickly. We won't be able to use the portal until someone destroys those focus stones.
The wee ginger mage can tell you more about the focus stones. Ginger, you must try my Clanfear haunch-in pickled ginger. Exquisite. Not to brag, but I'm almost as good a cook as I am a warrior.
Make sure you destroy all 4 focus stones, or this war ends here and now. Our mages can't take control of the portal to the second tier while the stones are active. I know I'm ready to get moving. Sitting around and talking doesn't solve problems. That's what action is for. My sword is sharp and ready. I just need someone to make a decision already. By the way, did you hear Molag Bal has a daughter? I never pictured old Molag Bal as a loving parent. A twisted, sadistic parent, sure, but... Anyway, she's called Molag Grunda. Sounds intriguing. Wonder what she looks like. Nothing recently. I imagine the country lasses missed me terribly, while the bards continue to sing about Falchu's defeat at our hands. Ha! That Falchu was a bad puppy. Yes! Those were good times. And these times are pretty exciting, too. I just hope that when next we meet, we're not someplace where everyone is trying to kill us. Did I tell you about Molag Grunda? I can't wait to see what she looks like.
I'm ready to face anything, even the Dremora guarding this chasm. But Akatosh preserve me, I have a profound fear of heights.
The wee ginger mage can tell you more about the focus stones. Ginger, you must try my Clanfear haunch-in pickled ginger. Exquisite. Not to brag, but I'm almost as good a cook as I am a warrior.
Darian has rushed on ahead as usual. I shall proceed with caution and see if I can keep him focused on the task at hand.
You did it! The portal is ours now! Darian Gautier and Walksanash have already led troops through to the other side. Darian was impatient. As soon as you broke the seals, he took some troops and went through the portal. Walks and Ash went along to keep him out of too much trouble. I'll use illusions to scout ahead and see what's waiting for us at the gatehouse.
Good show! The portal belongs to us now. Sir Darian and that lovely lizard have gone on ahead. I think he might be a bit intimidated by our prowess on the field of battle, and he's trying to compensate. Grunda's a cheeky one, and she knows we're getting close. She's summoning reinforcements faster than Darian can kill them. You'd best get to it. By all means. Do you want to know how many Daedra can dance on the head of a pin? How I managed to stay so cheerful even in the most perilous of circumstances? What's my favorite color? Ask away. It's my home, old chum. Has been for years. I know every wondrous nook and cranny. Beautiful place, full of fascinating creatures. Of course, they often try to kill you, but that's the challenge of it, isn't it? Molag Bal, a large woman with wings, bit of a temper, guards the gatehouse. I hear that she's the daughter of Molag Bal, if you can believe that. He never struck me as a family man, but who am I to judge?
You two guard the portal. Tell anyone coming through to push ahead. The source of the reinforcements must be cut. I'll scout on ahead. We need to know what we're going to face at that gatehouse.
I'll guard the portal and make sure we maintain control of this location. I may have to take on a Daedroth or two single-handedly, but that's to be expected in my line of work. See if you can't cut off the source of those reinforcements, would you?
My brother and I will guard this area. See what you can do about those reinforcement portals. Oh, right as rain. Besides, we've got the high and mighty Cadwell watching our backs. He might be as crazy as an outhouse skeever, but he's remarkable with that sword.
There are 2 portals being used by the Dremora to transport reinforcements. You have to shut those portals down. Well, Darian ran east and Walks in Ash ran west, so I imagine that tells us something. Now, stop standing around and move out. Those reinforcements are slaughtering us.
Watch and learn, my friend. Watch and learn. Let me show you how to close a Daedric portal. One Daedric portal closed, as promised. Now that's how to do it with style.
These creatures do not frighten me. Let us close this portal. The portal is closed. We make a most effective team, my friend.
I got the barrier down. Molag Bal has to know we're coming. The chasm is nearly ours. Needs help back by the portals. Cadwell is up at the gatehouse. The two of you can deal with Molag Bal.
I think our friends have the chasm well in hand. What say we pop in for a chat with Molag Bal? Right, we control the rest of the chasm now, and the troops have matters well in hand. Let's go and have a sit-down with Molag Bal. She's always good for a laugh and a song. From Grunda, rudeness, hostility, sarcasm, and most certainly a large amount of open hostility. I've no idea how she keeps house, but I imagine we'll find the usual Daedric touches that make Coldharbour feel so warm and inviting.
I can't wait to see Molar Grunda's face when she sees us. She and I go way back, you know. Once we get inside, we cross one little bridge to reach the gatehouse. Follow me.
I've always loved this part of the chasm. It's so majestic. Takes your breath away, doesn't it? On occasion, quite permanently. I've always loved it. There's a trick to getting into the gatehouse proper, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. Not to worry, though. I'm sure it will come back to me. Ah, of course, I remember now. There's a flywheel in each of the side antechambers. We need to start them spinning to open the main door. Ah, it's all coming back. There's a lever across the chamber. Just give it a bit, and that flywheel will be spinning in no time. I've always loved this part. Shall we go and have a proper visit? I'm sure Grunda's prepared something lovely, just for the occasion. What an impressive door. Look at that craftsmanship. Remarkable. Grunda always had good taste, I have to say. I knew that would work. A word of advice. Guard your pluckables. Grunda enjoys plucking out eyes, spleens, anything pluckable, really. Shall we go and have a proper visit?
Puny, wingless, mortal fools! I'll feast on your flesh after my little pet rips it from your bones! I'll tear out your hearts and serve them to my father on a silver platter!
Well, that was disappointing. Hardly worked up a sweat.
Well done! With Molag Bal defeated, the entirety of the chasm is now under our control! Gathwin is rounding up the troops. I asked her to keep an eye on Darien as well. He's a terror with the sword, but sometimes I think he takes too many chances. Meet me outside. We have things to discuss, and I find these Daedric halls extremely distasteful.
Maybe next time Grunda will serve a proper tea when guests arrive. I mean, the social graces are simply beyond some people. What's that? Sorry, bit of a problem with the right ear ever since I had that run-in with the Titan. Rings like the bells of Cyrodiil when the weather turns. Oh, she'll be back eventually. You can't really destroy a Daedra no matter how hard you try. I wonder if Grunda likes wildflowers. I'll make sure that we have some waiting for her when she eventually recorporealizes. Maybe next time Grunda will serve a proper tea when...
Come across the chasm, with most fragrant companions by his side. This one grieves for the friends we lost today, however, and for the losses yet to come.
The pact and glory.
Damned blood fiend took a piece out of my arm. I got separated from my troop, and a group of blood fiends chased me. I hid in the entrance to a tomb, just to the west of here. If not for my injuries, I would have explored the place. I'm sure there's some fabulous treasures buried inside. My cousin, Netira, she knows all about tombs and ancient ruins and things like that. She spotted the name on the tomb before we got separated. Said it was an old dark elf name, Malsora's Tomb. Treasure and dark elf magic. I'd stake my name on it.
The return of Archmage Shalador. Truly a reason for all sons of Skyrim to smile.
While you were lollygagging, we secured the area. You did well, my friend. Thanks to your efforts, we control the chasm and can freely move troops between the Hollow City and the front lines. Take a moment to collect your thoughts, then come see me again. This gauntlet we must run is far from over. As soon as you're ready, we have another mission that could use your unique approach.
Vampires! Why did it have to be vampires?
Come across the chasm with most.
The Pact and Glory.